Everybody, Junior 2000 here, and coming at you with a movie review rant on this 2008 thriller horror film, Eden Lake, starring Michael Fassbender and Kelly Riley. And I actually didn't mind this movie, but the reason why it's a rant is because the piece of shit ending. I wasn't mind this movie. I know a lot of people said that this movie was disturbing, but I didn't find anything disturbing about this movie. The only thing that was interesting about the movie was like the last act of the movie. But until we get to the shitty ending, which I'll get to, and that's a rant part. But the movie stars Michael Fassbender and Kelly Riley as two couples that are getting into like a vacation mood where they go to this lake called Eden Lake, and one leads to another. They're having their good time, enjoying the lake, enjoying the mood of the summer, but they get interrupted by these delinquent, asshole, unlikable teenagers, piece of shit characters. They get hassled and bothered by them. Of course, they get bothered by their annoying rabid dog that they have that keeps barking at them. And of course, they leave to go to the store and then they come back to relax, only to be caught again by these group of jackass characters. And of course, Michael Fassbender's character, he kind of does the stupidest thing. Like, it's kind of his fault that why all this shit happens because he couldn't just let shit alone. They couldn't like leave. Even his girlfriend that Kelly Riley plays, she was the smartest one like that. She could have just she said like just forget about it. Let's just go. No, he didn't want to like leave anything alone. He wanted to go after those kids again. He goes into this house and it's a fucking stupid decision. Like you're going to this open house door that is wide open and you're gonna go to somebody's house. That's not even your place you're going. And you're almost getting your ass caught. That character does a few stupid ass decisions. And I'm like, seriously, what the hell? And of course, one leads to another. They get surrounded by these asshole kids that are delinquents, treating them with poor manners and shit. Having like, just like, they're just very much piece of shit characters that you would just definitely want them to get killed. These delinquent teenagers, but they keep hassling them, and then they get chased by them, and then that one and one leads to another. Michael Fassbender is the one character that gets caught, and his girlfriend Kelly Riley gets the one that has to see all this shit where he gets tortured. Even though she could have done something cool, like done something to help him, like she could have like found like a wooden stake or something, or at least made something sharp to like kill them and stuff. It's kind of like fucked up to show because she's like wasting time, like seeing him getting mutilated and cut by these jackass characters. And yeah, it kind of baffles me in that part. Like, come on, lady, you could have done something. But she goes on making a lot of noise, and they're going after her. And then she encounters a kid that earlier in the movie, Michael Fassbender and her seeing this kid getting treated like shit by the teenagers because he was hanging by the river. But they treat him like shit. They punches him earlier in the movie. But she encounters that same kid, and she thinks that he's gonna get her to safety, calling his mom. But no, he pretty much just fucked her over and brought her to the damn delinquent kids. And of course, she is caught and tied up with her beat it up boyfriend, Michael Fassbender, and they're about to be burned alive until that kid that betrayed her, he gets his own self killed because those piece of shit kids are just horrible. those teenagers. They're just shitty characters. I mean, you just want them to just die of how rotten they are and just so fucking evil. They burn that kid. They put like a tire on him and put gasoline on him and burn him alive. Same with Michael Fassbender's character, but Kelly Riley is like that character. Her character escapes and runs through hell in high water. She covers herself in mud so she can have that moment where she is trying to kill them one by one, and she does. Like one of the asshole kids beats up one of their friends and saying that maybe we should have never done this. We should have never done this. We should have never killed him. That kid gets killed by the asshole leader of the teenagers, beating them half to death with a bunch of fist punching face. And then then Kelly Riley's character encounters one of the delinquent kids, which was pretty much like a shy kid that did stab Michael Fassbender's character. She stabbed him in the neck, that kid, throwing like a glass sharp through his throat and bleeding out to death. Good practical effects. Like the effects were pretty good. Good practical effects. And one leads to another. She goes after another kid and kills that one. And then she runs over one of the other shitty kids, which is a girl who has like a big mouth, and she runs that unlikable shit head over. And then yeah, she's making her mark of being a badass final girl to kill these six sons of not six sons of bitch, but like ruthless evil bastards. And I'm like, okay, this is going out to the route of how you build up this character, okay? Because of course she made some decisions with Michael Fassbender. They made stupid ass decisions, but you know what? You're working her up to just survive, kill these sons of bitches, and make it out alive. That are evil. And of course, one leads to another. She encounters the other character, and he gets killed. So she's like amping it up, like, come on, like trying to survive. Get the fuck out of there. But it sucks that Michael Fassbender, his character dies when he got burned, because it sucks his character gets burned, and we don't get to see his arc. But she drives away, and her car gets broken down. She sees this partying that's happening. She is all broken down, and she is calling attention on everybody at the party that she needs help. So they set her down on a couch to relax her, get her some water and rest, calling for an ambulance. And of course, she realized those parents, those men and the husband and wife, they see that she sees around the house. There's a picture frame of one of the kids that she killed, and it was the kid that she stabbed in the throat. And you could tell she's like, "Oh shit, that's their parents. That's that kid's parents." And it turns out it was because one of the characters didn't get killed, and he was the one that recorded with Michael Fassbender's phone. Because Master Fassbender was earlier, he wanted his phone back, so they refused. That kid is the kid's brother, the one that she killed, his older brother. He's there. And of course she noticed all the shit, like she's trying to like go in the bathroom, relax, clean herself up, trying to see she get out of the window, but the windows are too thick. It's like stone windows. Like damn it, she can't break through the window at all and get out of there. So she gets like a knife, ready to fight and survive. Because you're thinking that she's gonna fight herself out. No, instead of like her fighting herself out, they gang up on her because it's the kid that recorded the phone with Michael Fassbender's phone because he has it. And of course, the mom and the dad are upset at the final girl And of course, she's trying to claw her way out using the knife to like cut the dad's arm, and the dad's a piece of shit. Like he's worse than the son, because the son is a straight up piece of shit, but the dad is a major piece of fucking shit character. Like he stops the final girl, gagging her face up, like she wants to get the fuck out of there. And I'm like, God damn it, that's the way this movie's gonna end. And of course, he tells his son leave, go to his room, smacks him, and then he leaves. And he has like two of his other family members that go in the bathroom, and then they close the door, and then you hear her screaming while he's holding her face. And you, of course, they have the final girl get killed at the end. I'm like, fuck this movie up its ass, because this is how this movie ends. That's a stupid fucking ending, because you get to the kid who was going to his room. He goes to the video that he recorded Michael Fassbender getting tortured and then also burned, that he recorded on the phone. He deletes the video, which was what the hell was the purpose of him having the damn video if he was going to record it? Like, what the fuck, man? And then he puts Michael Fassbender's glasses on, looks at the mirror, and that's how the movie ends. What a stupid fucking ending to a movie that I wasn't really like into like most of it until like the finale was like third act was getting good, where she was killing all these scumbag teenagers only to get fucked over at the end. I just hate the way that movie ends. It's like a stupid ass ending. Like I just feel like, come on, why couldn't you just let the final girl get out? Like hell, if she would have like killed their son, okay, just call the cops and have her arrested. Why did they have to kill her? Ugh. I hated the way this movie ended. Really, really hated the way this movie ended. I didn't find the ending that disturbing. It just found it more. The ending just felt kind of mean, in my opinion. Like seriously, like this girl went through hell and high water, and you have her just to be fucked over and killed by the parents at the end of one of the piece of shit kids that she killed. And then one of the piece of shit kids was still alive. That's why that kid gave signal to the parents to go after her. I just hated the way this movie ended. It should have it should have had a better ending. But I know there's some folks that say that, oh, this is the way. Sometimes you had to have the darker ending. No, because this ending didn't give no impact. It pretty much like it said fuck you to this character that went through hell and high water to kill all these piece of shit characters, only to get fucked over at the end. Like what a shitty ending. Like the final girl character didn't get to deserve this at the end. Like seriously, fuck this ending. Because I have seen endings where I feel like some endings are a piece of shit and ruins the movie for me. I have seen a few movies, and a few M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movies have done that crap. Just hated the way this movie ended. To me, if you want to see a better movie than this that doesn't have a bullshit ending, but it still has disturbing aspects, but it's really effective, watch Hostel. Watch Eli Roth's Hostel. That's a better ending. That character Paxton, that's played by Jay Hernandez, he gets tortured by the bad guys, but you know what? He makes his way out, and then he kills the guy that's torturing him, and then he makes it through more obstacles to get away and killing more of those sadistic bastards. And then he has to kill Rick Hoffman, who's a sadistic bastard character in the movie. That's a crazy dude. And then he has to save the girl, Katana, who's like Japanese girl that gets her eye cut off because she's gotten her eye out, tortured out. Really sad and brutal, gruesome scene right there. And then he saves her, tries to save her, but she sacrificed herself to like distract so Paxton can get out. And then Paxton makes it to the end where he sees that jackass foreign dude that murdered and mutilated his friend or in the movie. That dude, he follows him in the bathroom, and then you get that satisfying, gruesome ending where he uses a car to have the guy grab it, and he grabs his hand and cuts his fingers off one at a time, and boom, bunch of gory blood come out, and then he kicks the bathroom stall open to kick the dude in the face, and then he shoves his face, dunking it into the toilet, and then showing his face like through the mirror of the bathroom stall, and then he slices his throat and throws his head back in the toilet. Satisfying conclusion. And then you get Paxton, who went through hell and high water, killed that bastard, and got his revenge. He gets to sit in the train, feeling already satisfied. And that's how the movie ends, where he's in the train, finally got his revenge, and he's ready to go back home. That's a satisfying ending. But it's still that movie still had disturbing moments where it is pretty damn gruesome and impactful. That's a great ending. That still delivered badass revenge. I love the last finale of Hostel. Hostel may not be everybody's favorite movie, but I really enjoyed the last finale. I even enjoyed Cabin Fever. That had a better finale. You know what? They get their comeuppance. The killer cops. They drink the water. They're gonna get sick. Another finale that I feel like is disturbing, but you know what? It was effectively scary than this ending. That's just bullshit. Saw from 2004, the first Saw movie. It had a great twist where it's revealed that John Kramer was the one that was the dead body there, and he had a special effects latex on where he ripped it off, and because that was not a real bullet wound, it was a latex effects that he just pulled off and tells Adam, "Key to that chain is in the bathtub." And he realized that, oh, when he woke up, the chain opened, and that's why the drain of the water went through, and that's where the key of the chain went. And he's left there by himself, yelling, "No!" And then Jigsaw has the word "game over," close the door, and then you get Adam screaming for his life because he's gonna be stuck in the dark forever with Seb's dead body. And that movie had a really satisfying twist where it does deliver a disturbing ending where you feel bad for Adam. He may have been a shitty character at times towards Gordon, but you know what? You feel bad for him the way he screams. And guess what? It was so damn effective that it made the director James Wan break down crying. And John Kramer, that character that Joan Bell plays, he had to comfort the director because the director kind of he couldn't control his crying, so he comforted the dude. He comforted the director James Wan, saying that it's okay, dude. It's a movie that we're making. Like he covers him. Like it's like you could tell Tobin Bell's a cool dude, and he knew that they made a really good disturbing movie. Saw's a disturbing film. This movie wasn't disturbing to me. It was effective when she started killing all the stupid ass, jackass, delinquent teenagers. It was satisfying. It was like, holy shit, it was reminding me of Hostel. But no, she gets fucked over at the end, gets killed by the dad, the asshole dad of one of the kids that she killed. And it's so bullshit. Fuck this ending of Hayden Lake. Even this movie has a satisfying ending and it doesn't feel bullshit. The original My Bloody Valentine. I'm definitely going to review this one next. And yeah, definitely My Bloody Valentine. Such a badass film. I'm definitely going to review this one next. This has a satisfying conclusion, which I'll get to the next review right now. Have a good day, everyone. See you on the next review. Hit a like, subscribe. Bye-bye.